Hey everybody, today I thought I would do sort of a vlog on what movies I've been watching and TV shows. I did one of these a really long time ago. I think it was maybe one of my first videos. So I thought it'd just be kind of fun to do it again. If you guys like it, let me know. I thought I'd also start doing like what CDs I've been listening to, what books I've been reading. So if you guys would like to see more of these and other kinds of like what I've been doing, just comment down below because I don't know if you guys like really like seeing this stuff or not. So let me know what you guys like. So probably if you guys watched my very first one that I did, you saw that I liked Gilmore Girls, and I got the full set for Christmas. So it was like my top wanted thing for Christmas. I wanted it so badly because I have seen the I've watched the whole series twice, all the way through, and I'm like watching it now for the third time, just kind of watching random episodes that I like. So I got the complete set. That's what it looks like. It's really cute. It looks like an old-fashioned doll, like a doll box. It's really cute. It opens like this, and it has like these really cute little pictures on the inside of Rory and Lorelai and their dog. And then you open that, and it has each season all the way through 7, and then plus it has a book, this blue book that explains each episode, and then a book of Gilmore-isms, which is like the stuff they kind of ramble about. And each DVD season, try to set this down here, each DVD season comes in this, and it opens like that, and then it has the season's DVDs. It says the best DVD set I own. I have some pretty cool TV seasons series sets. Try to get this back in here. But this is definitely the coolest one I own. I am a huge Gilmore Girl addict. It's between I Love Lucy and Gilmore Girls are my favorite TV shows. I absolutely love them. They crack me up. I always look forward to coming home and watching them. It's the best show. And this is the episode guide. This is a really cool book. It has like lots of pictures in it, and it really explains each episode. Super cool. And then this is the Gilmore-isms book, which is really fun. It's like a very retro looking, like everything's very retro, really fun colors and stuff. This show is amazing because it has, if you guys watch old movies, especially like from the 30s and 40s, it has a very quick, rapid, without a beat talk. They talk very quickly, they don't miss a beat. It kind of adds to the comedy of it. And this show is very fast-paced. They talk incredibly fast. It's my all-time favorite show. I really wish I could be Rory and live in Stars Hollow. And my favorite character is Jess. So, like, my favorite episodes are the one that he's in. I got so mad when she dumped him. I wanted to scream. I got really angry. I get very wrapped up in my TV shows to the point where I'm like, I feel like these people are my friends. I know that's really crazy. But I really get wrapped up in the shows. So that's one of the TV shows I've been watching recently. Another one is the last season of Ghost Whisperer. I saw all the other seasons, and then the final season came out before Thanksgiving, a little while ago. But I was asking for it for Christmas, so I didn't want to get it in case I got it, and I got it. I'm so excited. I actually got all of them. I'm super excited. So this is the final season. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. I love season 1 through 4, but this one just isn't that good. It's just kind of boring. It ended, I thought the ending, like the season finale, the whole finale of the show, I thought it was kind of boring. It's like all this, and it's just like this really kind of boring ending. So I'm actually really disappointed with this season. I mean, it's still okay. I'm watching them, but it's just not as good. And also the packaging is different. You take the slipcover off, and then it says, and it's actually just like this where all the DVDs are in it. It's not where each, like, 2 DVDs have its own case. That's kind of different. But, I mean, it's okay. It's not as good as, like, the first few seasons, though, so. But it's still. This is definitely a show that you have to watch in order, though. You have to watch it from the first season and the first episode on, because their family just keeps growing and expanding, and they get these friends, and these things happen. So if you just, like, randomly watch an episode, you will be so lost, because I tried that when I first watched it, and I was like, who the heck are these people? So, yeah, it's not a confusing show, but you have to just, like, watch it, or else you're not going to know who the characters are. So this was just, like, a random, I've seen all the ones that are out on DVD. So this was just a random season. I probably won't buy any more unless you're super cheap, because like I said, I'm really hoping that they'll come out on DVD, like a complete collector's edition of all the seasons. I've also been watching Murder, She Wrote. I watched the final season, season 12, I think. That show was on for a long time. I love Angela Lansbury. I was really disappointed in the last season. I don't know what it is with last seasons of TV shows. It's just like they don't know how to end it right. I didn't like them. They were really boring. I wasn't into them. So those are all the TV shows I have been watching recently. And then, oh no, I lied. It's not. One more. Joan of Arcadia, the second season, which was also the last season, which I also don't like. I don't like the last seasons of shows. They don't do them right. It's like it's this big build-up, and then they just don't know how to end it. So I also didn't really care for the season finale of Gilmore Girls, because it's like, well, don't, if you haven't watched it and you're watching it, skip this part because it's going to be a spoiler. It's like Logan dumps her, and it's like, okay, so I'll just move and be, you know, a journalist. It's like, okay, that's boring. I was really hoping that like Jess would come back into her life. You know, they kind of hinted at that throughout the last season, because, you know, Jess kind of keeps popping up throughout all the shows. I think everybody liked Jess, and I think everybody was really mad when, you know, they broke up, because he keeps coming around again. Like in every season he keeps showing up, and it's like, oh look, I wrote a book, or why don't you come visit me here, or let's get together, let's have lunch. So I think everybody was really upset when they broke up, so they had to keep bringing Jess back so people would keep watching the show. So in my mind, I like to think that she and Jess got back together, and that Lorelai and Luke got married, everybody lived happily ever after. That's what I like to think. But anyway, I am totally getting off the subject. Well, not really. It's still about a show, but anyway, so I'm watching Joan of Arcadia. I found the first season at Big Lots for $10. I never heard of the show, but actually that guy right there, he is in Twilight. He's the blonde guy who likes, I'm so tired right now. He's like the main character, the girl, Kristen Stewart. I'm a huge Twilight fan, but you would not know that, by the way. I'm talking right now. Bella! That's it. I'm really brain dead right now. He kind of likes Bella, you know. So it's kind of funny to see him in this. He's like really a geek, and he wears glasses and stuff. He's younger. It's really funny to see him in that. And then the main character, what's her name? Amber. It's the Amber Tamblyn. Is that how you pronounce her last name? She's in Sisterhood of Traveling Pants. She was in a Hallmark movie, That Russell Girl. That's a good movie. But yeah, the first season was really, really good. The second season is absolute crap. I actually just got it. I own the first season, but I got the second season at the library, and I've been watching it. The second season of the last season wasn't on very long at all. So I've been watching that, and it's just so boring. I haven't even been watching them in order. I haven't been finishing episodes. I'm just kind of like going through just when I'm really bored, because it's not good at all. I see why they canceled the show. The first season was amazing. Second season was boring. It's about a girl who talks to God. She lives in Arcadia. Joan of Arcadia. So, I mean, it's like a really cool story, but the second season they just did it so badly. It's just not interesting at all. So, those are some pictures from the show. First season's amazing. I totally recommend it. Second season, don't bother. It's not really worth it. And then one movie that I picked up the other day at Giant Eagle of all places is on sale for $6. I have probably seen this movie a good 30 times. It's a classic. I love it. It's Fred Astaire and Rita Hayworth in You Were Never Lovelier. This is such an amazing movie. I love it. It also has Xavier Cugat. It's got amazing music by Jerome Kern. And I probably just lost 99% of you because you guys probably do not know who the heck I'm talking about. This is an old 1940s black and white classic good movie. The old movies were good. It's really good. There's also another one that's like it, which was the follow-up, You'll Never Get Rich, which starred Ginger Rogers and, Fred Astaire and Rita Hayworth. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers that were in a lot of movies. But Rita Hayworth was a really good movie. Gilda, that's probably one of her most famous movies. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, a very famous dancing couple in the 30s, made about a dozen movies together. Very, very popular. But this is just a super good movie. And I was super excited to find it on sale on DVD because I don't own it, but I've seen it probably a good 20 times on video. So this is an amazing, amazing movie. Jerome Kern did the music, like I said. If you guys know anything about like show tunes, he did Showboat. A pretty popular musical. and made into a movie and a play and soundtracks and sorry. But anyway, yeah, I like old movies, so I was really excited to get it. So, I also saw Tron in theaters. That's the latest, most recent thing I've seen in theaters. I did not think I would like it. At first I thought it was a remake of the movie. My dad really wanted to see it. He told me he'd buy me popcorn, so I said, okay, I love popcorn. So, I said, okay, that's fine, whatever. I've never seen the original one because I don't like 80s movies. I love the TV shows from the 80s, but I don't like the movies, other than Gremlins. That's like the only show it's like the only movie from the 80s I'll watch. I will give it that the 80s had the best TV shows ever, but I don't like their movies, so I've never seen the original Tron. I thought it was a remake, and then on the way there, my dad was like, no, it's a sequel. He was like telling me the whole story. I was like, I don't need to know the story because it's going to be the movie, and he's like, no, it's a sequel. And I was like, oh, okay, I thought it was just like a remake, so he filled me up on the whole story. I didn't think I would like it. It's not my kind of movie, but it actually wasn't half bad. It was actually kind of interesting. I sort of got wrapped into the story. I didn't like the ending, though, because I think that the dad, again, I'm doing spoilers, so don't watch this part if you haven't seen it yet, or if you're going to see it, but I think the dad died. That's what I was thinking, but my dad was like, well, they didn't really exactly show that he died, and they might be doing a sequel because it kind of left some stuff open. He's like, I won't be surprised if they do a third movie. So I was like, I kind of got depressed. I was like, the dad's dead, and my dad was like, well, no, he might not be. So it was a pretty good story. I don't know any of the actors in it. I wasn't familiar with them. I don't know too much about new movie stars because, like I said, I'm a huge 1940s freak, and I know everything about those movie stars, but I don't know too much about, like, the movie stars of today. So I didn't recognize anybody, but I thought it was a pretty interesting story. The soundtrack was really cool. The music was, like, really good. And actually the makeup was really cool for, like, a couple of the girls who, there's really only, like, 2 girls in it, but their makeup was really awesome. Like, the makeup and hair was really, really cool. So I was, like, enjoying that. I was like, I hope they do a close-up of her eyes. The one girl who, like, wears all white and has the white hair and the black eyeshadow. And they did a really good close-up, so I got really excited. I was like, oh, I want to do that and film a tutorial. That'd be so much fun. But, it was actually an okay movie. I might even watch it again when it comes out on DVD. Maybe. And then I recently watched Inception for the second time on Blu-ray, which, again, really upset me, the ending. I was so mad. When he spins the top, it keeps spinning. So is he still in a dream? See, I saw it in theaters, but I didn't pick up on that until I watched it again. And I was, like, paying attention towards the ending a little bit more. And I was like, the top is still spinning. Is he still in a dream? It's wobbling, but it's still spinning. So is he still in a dream, or is he really back in reality? So that was, like, a huge thing I was upset about. And then either tonight or tomorrow I'm going to be watching Shutter Island, which is an amazing movie. They both, Shutter Island and Inception both star Leonardo DiCaprio. Good actor. I've only seen him in those 2 movies, but he seems really good from those 2 movies. But I'm going to watch Shutter Island. If you guys have not seen it, you need to go get it. It is amazing, but again, I'm always mad at last season, and I'm always mad at the endings of movies. The ending ticked me off. I'm not going to say anything about it because just in case you would see it, I'm not even gonna say anything about it, but if you have seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. I really started to like the character. I was like, oh, this guy's really cool, and he's like, all from the 1940s, and he does this, and wow, this is really neat, and I always, like I said, I get into the characters, and I get into TV shows, and I get into movies. I was really getting into his character. I was like, this is really cool, what's gonna happen? And I was like, you're kidding me. At the very end, I was like, you've got to be joking. He's really, I'm not gonna say it, but if you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna say anything about it, so, but good movie though, nevertheless, it's a good movie. Wow, this is a really long vlog. I didn't mean it to be this long. So if you guys have watched any of these movies or TV shows, let me know how you guys like them. And if you guys want me to do more of these videos, please let me know. Just leave it down in the comments. And I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.